So today I'm going to be planning out another week in my life planner, but as I'm looking at the new life planners, I just can't wait to use this particular cover. So I'm going to take it off of one of the new ones that I ordered and put it on my current planner. But I think the colorways this year are just so beautiful, and the accessories work well with any colorway. So like this planny pack, I think it looks great with this, which is the bouquet cover. I think the planny pack looks great with this, which is the minimal colorway. Had to grab this one just to show you this too. This is the colorful signature this year called hexagons, and it works really well with that too. So if you're considering purchasing accessories, I don't think that it really matters which colorway you go with. I think everything works really well together. Let's get this cover changed. This one's getting a little fluffy. I can't believe we're headed in to the last month or so, but here we are. Okay, so I think it looks great with the gold coil too because of the gold flex. It's a metallic option from Erin Condren. I really like it. Okay, now we can move on. I just had that in my head, and I don't know if you're like me, but once I get an idea in my mind, I'm like, do it, or else I'll just be sitting there thinking about it. Okay, so we are still in the compact vertical for the entirety of this book. This is the current week as I am sitting down to plan. I have next week planned out with some traditional Erin Condren color stickers from PlannerKate, that May peach color mixed with one of her vault kits. And then we need to plan out the week of May 12th. I have been using the new updated PlannerKate albums. If you're interested in those, I'll have a video up at some point, but I need to get in here and get my kit out. And it looks like I'm going to be using this Mother's Day kit because I messed up and didn't use it on this week for Mother's Day, but it's fine. It's not overly Mother's Day specific, so I can definitely make that work. All right, let's start with the washi. And I think I wanted to use this green, and I think those are poppies maybe. We'll go with that. Some sort of floral anyway. We're not off to a good start when I can't even put the washi strip down straight. We'll use my slice tool. All of these tools that I use will be linked below. If it's not specifically from PlannerKate or Erin Condren, a lot of times it's an Amazon purchase, and it is for this particular item, and it's linked in my Amazon storefront favorites. I don't know that I have ever done a week in here with no headers, but as I'm sitting down and looking at this, I'm kind of thinking that we'll do more of a minimal week and use no stickers on the headers. I might end up changing my mind on that, but we're going to proceed anyway with this bottom section. Surely I have my compact vertical sampler. I knew I had it somewhere, just had it in a bigger album. I'm going to use this box. I didn't know obviously when I grabbed that washi, but I kind of like that it matches the washi that I chose for the top of the page. And then I think for this week, instead of using just the lined option, I will use this insert that has the days of the week, which I'll put my YouTube schedule on, and then my tracker. And I think as of right now, the only thing I have scheduled is Monday's video will be a review of the new hourly life planner. And then of course, Saturday's videos are always these plan with me's. So let me see what week we are on. I didn't even label it. So we have week 18. This would be week 19. So this would be week 20. And then I'll fill out my tracker. Now, it might also be fun for me to try to use up some of my top 10 PlannerKate sheets. I did a album review of all my favorites sheets, which are in this binder. And then I narrowed it down to just my top 10 sheets currently that I've been using. So let's maybe use those, which might change my mind on the headers, because one of my favorite sheets right now are the banner days. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use them. So let me go ahead and put those down since I changed my mind real quick. One of my other current favorites are these thumbtack stickers. So we're going to use those for time-specific items. So let me grab my work planner because I feel like those things need to go in first. We are in a frenzy of end of school year meetings and planning. So I definitely need to get a plan down on paper so I can see my entire week. Looks like I have 2 meetings on Monday, and just use the white option of these. This is the grayscale sheet, but Kate does have, I think, the PlannerKate Rainbow as well as PlannerKate Earth colorway for the sheet. Now, the thing with doing this is I'm not going to be able to move a sticker if something gets rescheduled, but that's okay. Because I'm going to write directly on the paper. I guess I could white it out, but we'll deal with that when and if that happens. Looks like that's all I have for work meetings. That's kind of surprising. It feels deceiving. So I bet I'll be updating this because there's no way. There's no way I only have 2 meetings left in the year. Okay, moving on. Since I am using my favorites, these 2 sheets are also in my top 10 favorites, and I'm going to use them just as a little decoration up here, which I think is fitting because this is my YouTube schedule, which, you know, is about stationery and planners and stickers. These laundry stickers are also in my top 10 sheet, and I'll use a couple. It's been working out well if I do like a mid-week laundry, really just putting everything away, making sure everything's tidy, and then doing the same thing on Sunday. As far as time-specific things and my top 10 sheets, I have a couple of options. I really like these Bujo 002 labels, these large teardrops, and these 2-tone squares. This is a brand new sheet from PlannerKate, Bujo 014, and this might end up being one of my favorites for next quarter, but I went ahead and pulled that out as well. Oh, and I have the dash scallops. I have the dash scallops as well. So a few different options here, plenty of options. Let's look at what type of things I have going on outside of work. So on Friday the 16th, we do get out of school early. So I want to make a note of that, and I'll use these large teardrop labels, and this will just go right up here, kind of pointing to the date. And I'll write in early dismissal. I also have some weddings and things and graduations during the weekend. I have these dash scallops in the Erin Condren colorway, as well as the PlannerKate colorway. So let's see which one of these matches best. Or maybe I want to pull in some other colors from this kit. There are a lot of purples in this kit as well. I think I'll do the Erin Condren sheet and do the purple, which would be April's color. I think that matches well enough. So on the 17th, I have a wedding and a graduation party to go to. So let me prep 2 of those stickers. And both of those are on the 17th. Put those down. This one would be first, I think. Then we have a board meeting, graduation, and me teaching on Sunday. It's gonna be busy, folks. Okay, let's try one of these newer stickers for the board meeting and teaching. And I'll use the lighter purple one of this. And we'll just put that down for Sunday over towards the left here. And then I do need to mark a couple of other things. We have pickleball, and this is where I might go back to the kit to break things up a little bit and just use some of these labels. This is a daily duo sheet, DD4. So I'll go ahead and put pickleball down for Tuesday. And also on Tuesday, there is a PTO meeting. So I'm going to use another green one for that. And then I will have church on Wednesday. I'm kind of considering using one of these, or since I put church on this, doing one of those again, so church stuff kind of matches. I think I will. I think I'll do this other purple sticker. Let me get these favorites put away back in my binder, and then if there's other ones that I want to use, I'll show you them as well. This was not in my top 10 favorites, I don't think, but it's a great colorful weekend banner option. So we're going to put that in as well. That is sheet STK 161. This is kit 7XX. It's been updated to a 7, but the font is the same. And I just want to make sure that there's nothing on this mixed script sheet that I want to use. I think I'll do the groceries for Sunday. We always do a Walmart pickup that day. And then we have some to-do stickers. So let me add some checklists. I always end up using a checklist at some point, so I'll just go ahead and put those down now. Since I'm doing a simpler week, I think I'll use sheet D, and I have room so far on Monday for a longer option, so I'll put that down first. And then the to-do sticker off of this sheet. And for now, I don't really like to plan too awful much on Sunday because the days usually tend to be really busy anyway, so no checklist for that as of yet. And I think that's going to wrap this up. It was fun to use sort of a kit / non-kit week. So a few kit stickers, but then plenty of my top 10 choices. And I really like how the week turned out. Let me know what you think. Love to chat with you guys, and I'll see you back for my next plan with me next week.